Sorry for the hair. I know it's in a huge mess and it's kind of ironic because this is a hair related video and my hair is in a mess, but I was just taking care of the baby and my baby's at the stage where she grabs onto everything. So because of that, my hair is in a mess. If this is a hairstyling video, I know it's a total fail, but this is about how to take care of really vibrant hair. So if you follow my IG, you know that I really love coloring my hair all sorts of weird funky colors. And now I finally got this rainbow hair, which I got on Walking on Sunshine in Orchard Central. If you like it, go ask my stylist Jean. He's really great. He's awesome. Anyway, I've had this hair color for nearly a month now. Yeah, in 3 more days it'll be a month. So yeah, even after a month, as you can see, the hair is still looking quite vibrant. This is my hair when I first got it dyed. Sure, it's way more vibrant, but it's still quite vibrant even a month in. So I'll share with you what I do to keep the hair this vibrant. So for those of you who have not dyed your hair a fantasy color before, one thing to remember is that weird hair colors fade really fast. With every wash, you're basically making the hair fade. And if you're not careful and you don't take care of it very well, you can actually find that your hair color is gone within 1-2 weeks. So yeah, there goes all your money. So yeah, that's one thing to remember when you're dyeing your hair a fantasy hair color. Another thing to remember is that, especially if you have Asian hair, this kind of hair color requires your hair to be bleached at least 4 or 5 times. So your hair is going to be extremely dry. So in this video, I'll teach you how to counter that. First of all, how to keep the color vibrant. The first thing is, well, it's gonna sound really gross, but you're gonna have to hold out on washing your hair as long as you can, especially the first time you dye it. When you first dye it, you cannot wash your hair for at least 2-3 days. If you can do it for a week or even more, that's even better. But okay, even though I know I was supposed to hold out, I was planning to hold out for 4 days, but my hair itched so badly, so I washed it within the 3rd day, but I washed it with cold water. Yes, you have to wash with cold water if you want to keep the hair looking quite vibrant. And even after the first wash, if you can minimize your hair washing, please do. I have a friend with wonderful hair and she only washes it once a month. I personally can't do it. Her hair color looks so vibrant and beautiful all the time. I personally can't. I need to wash my hair once every 2-3 days at least. The longest I've been able to hold out is 4 days and that's it before everything itches so bad. So yeah, try to minimize your hair washing. And if you have an important event but you cannot wash your hair yet, then I suggest using a dry shampoo. My favorite brand currently is Batiste, but I've only tried 2 brands, Chlorane and Batiste, so I don't know how good my recommendation is. But I did my research and a lot of people seem to like Batiste. So the reason I prefer Batiste to Chlorane is because I feel that Chlorane leaves my hair looking chalky and doesn't give as much volume as Batiste. I also like a dry shampoo mix that I made on my own, but right now I'm a mom and I'm so tired, so I don't have time to make my own dry shampoo. So Batiste it is. And how to use it is really simple. First, you hold it about 30 centimeters away from your hair. I tend to hold it a bit too near, my bad. Anyway, spray it on the roots and then just rub it into the roots hard to make sure it absorbs all the oil. Wait a bit, maybe about a minute, then brush it out until there's no more residue left on your hair. And that's it, your hair looks fresh again. But one thing about Batiste that I have to warn you guys about, I do notice that the first 1 or 2 times I use it, I have amazing results, but afterwards, even though the bottle is still full, the results isn't that great. So if you need to use it right before an event and you need your hair to look the absolute best, I suggest getting a fresh bottle. That's one thing that pisses me off about Batiste. Another way you can keep your hair vibrant is by touching up, obviously. So I like touching up with 2 different brands, Arctic Fox and Overtone. Overtone is a color depositing conditioner and Arctic Fox is just a regular hair dye. I personally find Arctic Fox more vibrant than Overtone, but again, it is a hair dye and not a color depositing conditioner. And what is a color depositing conditioner? It's basically a conditioner with some hair dye in it So as you put it on, you're actually also dyeing your hair as well. And if your hair color is a straightforward hair color, just one color, not mine, where you have to actually separate each color one by one or your hair is going to look muddy, then you can just use the overtone conditioner every day and your hair will look really fresh while feeling so beautiful and soft. I really, really love overtone. It's awesome. But right now, the reason I'm using Arctic Fox more often is just because Arctic Fox is safe for pregnancy and breastfeeding, which is, I'm still breastfeeding right now, and that's why I use Arctic Fox. And besides, I touch up my hair only once every 2-3 months just because there's so many colors in my hair. So it takes me at least 2 hours just to put all the hair dye properly, and sometimes I make mistakes and I end up with like really ugly patches. So because it's such a tiring affair, I only touch up my hair color once every 2-3 months. Yeah, but I still get pretty good results, so yeah, that's something you can look into. But if you want your hair color looking fresh every day and you can only find Arctic Fox where you are, what you can do is just grab some Arctic Fox and mix it into your conditioner and just apply it every day. Again, if you have rainbow hair color like mine, doesn't work because you're going to end up with very muddied hair. Now let's get on to the next part, which is how to keep your hair soft and smooth, because yes, all the bleaching does dry out your hair. Now first things first, remember to put some kind of hair treatment before you bleach your hair, because there is no way your hair is going to survive 4 or 5 bleaches without frying up. Now, what I've been using the past 2-3 years, ever since I started dyeing my hair fantasy colors, is Olaplex. I really, really like it. But for this hair color, I tried a new product called Cureplex, which is supposed to be similar to Olaplex. And so far, it feels the same. My hair did not dry out. It didn't break. So far, I think I like it. So yeah, use Olaplex or Cureplex before bleaching your hair, because otherwise there's a chance your hair is going to get so fried it'll just break apart. That happened to some of my friends and my aunt, so yeah, be careful about that. Now, even if you put the hair treatment, you still need to put in a lot of effort to maintaining your hair. But let's be honest, some of us are really busy. We don't have time to wait 30 minutes every day for a hair mask. So I'll share with you my products which I use to maintain my hair like this without making my shower like a 2-hour-long affair. First is the Subaki Premium Hair Mask. I really like this product because you just leave it on as long as a conditioner, but this has the same effect as my other hair mask, and I've tried so many hair masks from so many different brands that has to be left on for half an hour. This, in 3 minutes, gives me the same results, so I'm a huge fan of this. You can find this in Singapore in Watson's or Guardian, and it's about 19 bucks. So it's a very reasonably priced product for a hair mask, especially one that's so effective that I can easily use it daily and it doesn't bother me. I mean, who has time to wait 30 minutes for their hair mask to set? I used to do that and it was a pain. When I didn't have a screaming baby, that was no problem, but now there's no way I'm doing it. So this is really an awesome product. I have to give an honorary shout out to another product that has a similar result and honestly it's just as good. It's the Ellen Sakura Cha hair mask. But the problem is the Ellen Sakura Cha hair mask costs almost 3 times as much as this product, and it's much harder to find. So I can't really recommend it, because I mean, why pay that much for a product that's, you know, as good as the cheaper option?
If you have time for a 30-minute hair mask, the hair mask I used to use is a local Indonesian brand, The Good Cream Bath. It's super cheap, going as low as $2.10 for a tub. In Singapore, though, you can only get it in Tokyo Hands, a store that sells Japanese cosmetics, for $21. On principle, I refused to buy it for 10 times more, so I stopped using it. Yes, this product is so popular, it's been translated from Indonesian to English and Japanese. Kinda proud to be Indonesian right now.
Next product that I have to recommend is the CV Water Matrix Hair Mask. This is a bit more expensive. It's about 40 bucks, I think. You can buy it either in Red Salon and Takashimaya if you're in Singapore, or online on Rakuten. And Rakuten is much, much cheaper. But what I don't like about my shopping experience at Rakuten is that So there is no shipping price listed. You have to purchase it first and then chat with the seller before they give you a shipping estimate, and it's only an estimate. It isn't like a fixed price. Then you have to authorize the credit card transaction, and then they'll charge you whatever the actual shipping is. And yeah, it's a very nerve-wracking experience because I'm like, okay, is shipping going to end up like $5 or $10 more expensive than what they quoted me? Or will it end up being like, you know, $30 more expensive? I don't know. So it wasn't a really great experience for me, but I did save a lot of money when I bought this in bulk on Rakuten, so I did it. I do buy this in bulk because I've been using this product since I was 14, 15. Back then I had hair that goes all the way down to my butt, and when you have hair that long, you need a lot of conditioning to keep it soft and smooth. And that's why I really like this product. I mean, I have to. I've been using it for 14, 15 years. I really hope they don't ever discontinue it. This is a leave-in conditioner. All you have to do after you shower and you've towel dried your hair, just use a tiny amount, like this much. Put it all over your hair, concentrating on the ends, and leave it. That's it. You can go to bed, which is what I usually do. You'll get even better results if you blow dry it because the heat does make your hair absorb more of it. But since I'm 14, 15, most of the time I don't blow my hair dry and it works just as well. So I wouldn't say drying your hair is a necessity. Even though they do say it's a heat activated conditioner, you can go to sleep with it and it's fine. And of course, if I am holding out on washing my hair for a long time so I don't get the conditioning, my hair does start feeling frizzy and dry, and that's when I will look into a hair oil. But I don't often use hair oils because usually find the itch too intolerable before my hair gets to that stage, so I'll end up washing my hair. And every time I wash my hair actually feels softer thanks to these two conditioners. But if your hair starts feeling frizzy, you can use a hair oil. Of course, there's a lot of brands out there, but personally for me, I find that just using the oil straight up, you can find them from DIY cosmetics shops online. So you don't really have to buy a branded hair oil. And I know people like using argan oil and coconut oil, but personally for me, I find that those two weigh my hair down too much. So my hair just loses all volume. So personally what I like using is grapeseed oil because I do find grapeseed oil more lightweight. But again, like all oils, it does weigh your hair down a bit. So I don't really like using it too often, but that's an option if you want to hold out a bit longer before washing your hair, but your hair is looking frizzy. Anyway, that's it for my video. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you so much for watching the entire thing, and I'll see you next time. See you!